When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Noles will put toe together and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give from the gun. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, the ground game. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Now, it's first down. The defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. QB draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
3rd down play from the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I like the running back that on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Gators have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. They're working that left side. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Gators are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
It's caught downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, He's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window that the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Offense in a bunch formation. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end and just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he doesn't hear a
pick. Oh! And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making it big, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Oh, how this man keep getting out there, bro? Shit, he'll be cheap, dog.
And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
They let this man jump out there both times, dog.
We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. They're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
The officials offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Power football with the run. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
What?
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down.
Say what?
This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
Well, this game certainly doesn't have the longevity historically that a lot of other rivalries have in college football, but this game always means so much. It impacts the conference championship race, the national championship race, and the Heisman Trophy race.
They'll ride Davis here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at 49.
With what? Chance with what?
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Wow. Go for it. Well, what you talking about? I got a chance with what? Wow.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll run play action. Under fire. Hit as he throws.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with this target.
The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Give to the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. The short hand, it's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him. Throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound.
Delicious.
On third down at the dope. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on.
Delicious.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
Of course.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in positions, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers in green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The Gators with the 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowing a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here.
We're going to clean it out tomorrow.
Fellas, wanted to keep you informed on the battle for the Peach State between Georgia and Georgia Tech.
What all you got in there?
Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had 0 problem putting up points, and the defense almost.
Oh shit! Whatever happened to your shirts from Chrome Hearts?
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw. It's Sperry. Finds the tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. You know he would have loved to have tacked on a big return to that pick, but they've got it in the red zone at the 15. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
Did you ever pick up the ones from the cleaners?
Leaves it with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for Rams.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
I say so
Opening
good.
play of this drive comes from the 11. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Been to the one in Vegas before?
Fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. That completion will take them inside the 10.
So you're saying it's better than ours?
Again, this is a that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter.
Oh, they face.
A couple of yards there.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Touchdown Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment, whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
He'll start the return.
You can look it. You can look it up. You can look it up now when you get home.
Great speed. He's got it out. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, no. Boy,
You can make it an early night.
Stadium, quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners showing the speed.
Look like you gonna go the line up.
There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The extra point is good, but they're still
It's the
down
first time in how long?
7. Those opportunities, those returns, like
Sitting next to who?
Such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Working on Monday, Labor Day.
They'll get things started start from the 24.
We doing that little bunch, little potluck shit.
Give to the back. Running to Green. Gets it past the marker. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Were you able to get a hospital shit when they sent it out today?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it.
I had already told him.
Touchdown, Seminole.
I tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed.
You never responded back when I sent you the pictures of the jerseys. You want the green one or did you want the black one?
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll try to get the edge on the left. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up.
So you need the black one.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it on the outside. Find some room. Touchdown, Gators. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Yeah, you ain't had some career yet.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here we go. Opposite. The give to Davis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established.
I thought that shit was over and done with.
That right now, loading the box. Everybody up front
is ready for the run. Win the next one.
Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I said I thought this shit was over and done with. When is the next one?
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Houston, no doubt the Arlington takes more. These were good. Absolutely good.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Sperry. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gibson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the right. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up.
There he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half. And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground. Get off me. And he's able to walk in for the score.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab.
Bro, I swear right to this shit,
at the 24-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go to the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Finally, the defense gets to the quarterback. I say finally because last week they had 6 sacks. They were harassing the QB. So far today, just their 1st sack. They got to continue to get more pressure on the quarterback.
on fourth down, looking for the completion. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. He spins that thing down the middle. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got the first down and more. Racing down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the Gators have chomped down, and they've put a little distance between themselves and the Noles.
You know, both of these teams always have lots of speed, but it's the Gators. They look like the faster team pulling away here in the second half. Big plays offensively, and their defense is really flying around.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The lone back's got it. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Making side adjustments here. To the air. It's Sperry. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
It's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make...
And he's thrown another interception. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Toss sweep to the left. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Handoff from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, the defense finally gets a stop there, but the big reason why they've got the lead right now is because of this dude toting the rock. And, David, it just seems like he's been getting better as the game's gone on.
And the defense all night, no answers. I mean, he's shown you a little bit of everything, whether it's inside, whether it's outside, whether it's outrunning people or breaking tackles. This guy's been a game wrecker.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter, so you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats at the end of the season. We look up, we got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Right on the money. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark it down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Now the play fake. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
All the shoes off on the 7th. I'm saying they be wrong.
They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0.